All right, guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to go over a secret shopper application called Field Agent. Field Agent is going to rank in definitely my top 10, if not my top 5 of the secret shopper applications. There are multiple reasons for that. Number one is the diversity of jobs that are available. You have everything from surveys to audits to sampling and leaving reviews. The jobs that are available on this are pretty varied. The ease of the application, it's very easy. It's free download for Android and iOS users. It's very self-explanatory. In fact, there's a little area on here that'll take you through and give you a tutorial on how to do each job. The pay is fair considering the amount of work involved, and you do get payment fairly quickly within a few days. It's hard. I'm not going to say it's hard. The only way that your jobs are going to be denied if you specifically do not follow the instructions or if you do not take clear pictures. So you want to make sure that your pictures are clear when you're required to do so. Okay. If the directions tell you to find a specific UPC number, you have to make sure that it is that UPC number or it will be denied. All right. So let's get right into it. This is going to be our home page. When you first log into Field Agent, this is the first page that it brings you to. It's automatically searching for jobs for you. These jobs are updated on I can't even say daily basis, because I will check in throughout the day and I see different jobs posted that I didn't see earlier. I will also mention that this application is fairly popular. So sometimes in the morning I will open the application, I'll see a job, and I will go out for the day and get ready to open that job to then reserve it, and it's already been taken. So if you do see a job that you're interested in doing that day and you can get it done within, say, a 4-hour window, then you can go ahead and reserve it early prior to even leaving your home. Most of the jobs typically will give you about 4 hours to complete. Some of them are 2 hours and some of them are days long because you are required to order something or purchase it online. All right, so let's go over the jobs here. You have Find Jobs, obviously up top. You see where it says Jobs and Map. You can search either by a radius, like I have under Jobs, or you can click on Map and it'll show you the map version. I prefer this way so I can drop these down and read each job individually by the store. All right, so the first one that you see listed is Ticket Jobs. Ticket Jobs, when you go into them, they are a sort of survey. It's to try and get personal information about you as a shopper. A lot of the times, these ticket jobs, if you finish these ticket jobs, it'll open up a new job for you. So let's say the ticket job might ask me if I purchased any frozen dairy products in the last 3 months. If I click yes, then if there's an ice cream company out there that's looking for a survey, they might pick me because they know that I purchase ice cream on a regular basis. That kind of thing. There are some surveys in here that do ask you questions that I find a little too personal, such as your household income, how many people are in your home, what the ages are of the people in your home, if you have any children. I personally do not like answering any of those questions because I don't know exactly where this information is going out to, and I don't really feel that I want to give that information up for a possible $5 job. It's just not, it's a little too much. It's a little too personal for me. The whole point in doing this side hustle and using these shopper apps is that they are kept anonymous and you can just grab a quick $5 or $10 here or there. All right, so that's Ticket Jobs. Digital deals. Okay, digital deals, if you look at those, it's more of a, like a digital coupon. So this one in particular is $2 for Scott's Liquid Gold Wood Care. If you go out and purchase this item, you are reimbursed $2 for it. Like I said, it's a cash back kind of an application. If I was purchasing that item, this would work out for me. Unfortunately, I really don't have a use for that. Okay, audits. When you have an audit is usually going to be some type of a display check. So in particular, there was one for a chocolate company recently. It's around the holidays, so the audit required you to go to a local Walmart and find I think it was Lindt chocolate, and you were supposed to find the chocolate display, take a picture of it. I think they had you take about 3 different pictures, and you had to answer up to 10 questions. The questions are fairly simple, like, is the product noticeable? Is it on an end cap? Are there any products that are missing? Are the prices listed? That kind of thing. Very easy. Those jobs typically pay between $4 and I'd say $8. Again, you're in the grocery store shopping. These are easy jobs to just pick up while you're out. They don't require a lot of time, and the pay that you get for these kind of banks up for you. Excuse me. Next one, real estate agents or real estate audits. All right, this is one that I cannot really speak about too much. I have not done any of these, and I'll tell you why. The real estate audits are typically posted by insurance companies that are maybe checking out claims that they've had filed, or maybe properties that they're looking to insure. I'm not really sure exactly how that part works, but they do require that you go out to a location. Sometimes it's a business, sometimes it's a residential property. And you're supposed to stand off the property. You're not allowed on the property, and you're supposed to take the required amount of photos and send them back, maybe answer a question or two. If it's a business, I wouldn't mind doing this because you're standing outside of a business, it's public property, that kind of thing. Really, that would be okay with me. A lot of the ones that I've seen so far have been residences, and I'm not comfortable standing outside of somebody's home taking pictures. If they come out and ask me what I'm doing out there, this is supposed to be a secret shopper app. You're not supposed to say what you're doing. And I just wouldn't want to be put in that position to make, $4 or $5. So I have avoided those. If you feel comfortable doing those, then by all means, that's another resource you can tap there. Okay, I Spy. I Spies are probably my favorite when it comes to the different jobs that are on here and the ones that I've done the most. So this one in particular, they have you looking for, there's a multitude of items that they'll have listed here. They do have the first one I see listed is peanut butter explosion. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to go to this store, find an item that is under the name of peanut butter explosion. So these are items that people have purchased in the past, and for whatever reason, the store or the company that sold this product is not aware of what the actual item is based on the description that they have. So you need to kind of be detective, use the name of what's listed and the category that it's in. When you open the actual item, it'll tell you the location to go to and what the category is, and it's your job to try and pick out this item and decipher what it is. Once you've located the item and you've verified that you have the correct UPC, you take multiple pictures of it, you upload the pictures, you may answer a question or two, you submit them, and these guys are typically $5 a piece. These are my favorites. These are, to me, are the easiest. Anytime I'm grocery shopping, I always open my app real quick and see if there's anything that's located at the store that I'm at. For $5, it's definitely not worth getting in the car and driving 20 miles to go to the grocery store, or 10 miles even, to go searching for a $5 item. If I'm already out there, then sure, I open my app and I look. I'll give you a for instance. Not long ago, I was in the grocery store. I was at a ShopRite, and the item listed was CLMN Pet BD. And I was able to figure out that that was a Coleman pet bed. And I went down the pet aisle, I found all the beds, I found the Coleman bed, I verified the UPC, and sure enough, that was it. It was a match. So I took a picture, all the pictures that are required. So they usually have you take a picture of the front, the back, sides, top, bottom. I submitted it, and that was $5. And it took me all of, 5 minutes. Okay, I was already out doing my grocery shopping, $5, 5 minutes, and I got an easy $5. Those I Spies, sometimes you can use the internet for before you leave the home. So if I see something, say I'm getting ready again to go out to ShopRite, and I see an item there's an I Spy item listed at ShopRite, possibly even more than one. If I cannot figure out what it is, and I think I have an idea, I can open ShopRite's website. I go on their website and I will punch in the item number, or not the item number, the item description, or what I think is the name. And a lot of times you're able to figure out exactly what the product is there. which is perfect because then I just take a picture of it with my phone. I'm going to go out to ShopRite. I know exactly what I'm looking for. So it helps to relieve some of the time that I'm walking around looking for something. But again, I Spies are probably my favorite jobs that are available on here, or one of them anyway. Next, you're going to see scavenger hunts. Now, there's 3 different scavenger hunt categories. You have food and beverage, non-food items, and then ones in the middle that I think are just all over the place. They probably don't even know if it's a food item. So scavenger hunts are similar to the I Spy in the fact that they might not know exactly what the item is. They do want a picture of the item. But the good thing about scavenger hunt is that you do not have to be at a location to take these pictures. So if it's an item that you have in your home, that's fine. You can take a picture of that there. You can submit it. And those items typically pay $6 per item. The problem with scavenger hunt is that when you go through these, let me open it up and show you what I mean. The items, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. So let me take a look here. A Piggly Wiggly. Okay, I don't have a Piggly Wiggly here. I'm on the East Coast, but and in the North, and I know that Piggly Wigglies are popular down south. So let's look at the Piggly Wiggly. If you purchased, or if you know where there's Halloween candy, it's going to be a certain type of Halloween candy. It's called a Piggly Wiggly Bit O' Honey. So if you have a bag of the Bit O' Honeys that are made by Piggly Wiggly, and this UPC code matches it, then you can make $6.50 just by taking pictures of the candy that you might still have left over from Halloween. Let's see another one that's popular here. Sam's Club, all right? Everybody knows what Sam's Club is. So as a refrigerated prepared dip, they have this FS Cinnamon Crisp Mix, Cinnamon Fruit Crisp. So it's saying that it's some type of a refrigerated dip. Sometimes those descriptions are not accurate, but if you remember, oh yeah, I just purchased this cinnamon crisp mix the other day. Let me verify the UPC code. You can verify if that is the item, is in fact the item, then go ahead and take a picture of it, upload it, and you'll be rewarded with that $6.50. Okay, as you can see, there's all kinds of different stores here. You have Wegmans, lots of Wegmans. Jane, I don't know what some of these are. King Shoppers? King Supers? I can't be right. Kroger, 7-Eleven. Here you go. Everybody knows 7-Eleven. So if there's a certain type of isotonic drink, it's called the Red Lime Extreme Strawberry Blast, 8 fluid ounces. If you're in the store and you know where this item is, by all means, pick it up, take a picture. You'll get your $6.50. If you have it at home already, even if you drank it, it's sitting in the recycle bin, pull it out, take a picture, and you get your $6.50. I have tried these. I have found items that I thought for sure I would be able to find. And I went out to the store and I was furious with myself afterwards because I ended up wasting a lot of my time running around looking for something that was never there. that didn't exist, or it existed years ago and they're looking for a picture of it. So everybody to each his own. Some people like these scavenger hunts. I personally do not waste my time on them. All right, so those are all the jobs that I have listed here today. There are other jobs that are available. They do have buy and tries. Those are awesome. One, for instance, I had to do once, it was a Cadbury cookie butter candy bar. I went out to the store. I was required to purchase the item, bring it home, taste it, and give a review. So, an honest review. So I was reimbursed for the cost of the candy bar. So I got a free candy bar. I got to eat this deliciousness and share my thoughts on it. In exchange for that, I think I was paid a $4 bounty, I want to say. I don't remember. It was a while ago, but that was one of my favorite jobs. I got a fabulous, delicious candy bar for free. That was normally like $5 or $6. I remember it being pretty pricey. But I ate the candy bar, I thought it was delicious, jumped online, gave the review, and I think I received $4 for that. So there's all different kinds on here. Yes, a lot of times I see like a Popeyes. If you have a Popeyes chicken anywhere near you, they might require you to go to drive-through and order, say, I don't know, crispy chicken sandwich or whatever the item is. Or they might just tell you to purchase a meal. You're 9 times out of 10, you're reimbursed for that entire meal, so you are getting a free meal. and then you might have to leave a review, or you might have to answer questions about your experience. You know, how was the cashier? Did you receive everything on time? How long was your wait? That kind of a thing. It is a secret shopper app, so you will be required to answer questions about your shopping experience on a lot of these, which is understandable. There's also a buy and try for items, and those are pretty neat. I have not done any of those yet. So, for instance, last week they had a set of cutlery, knives. They were actually really fancy knives. I want to say they went for like $120, way more than I would probably spend on knives. But when you purchase these items, you were reimbursed for them. You just have to make sure that you follow the directions completely in order to be reimbursed, so you're not out any of this money. But if you do that, you end up getting compensated for the knives. And I think the bounty on it was only 50 cents. I think you were paid something very small to do the job, but you were receiving a free fancy set of knives. And what you would do is you would buy it, you would quote, remark on your buying experience, and then I think you were to leave a review about how great you thought these knives were. Easy peasy for a fancy set of knives. I do know that there was also some toy sets recently. It's around the holidays, so it's a great thing to be included in. You can use them as gifts. They had, I think, a Lego set and a couple different toys that you would purchase those and leave some type of a review or remark on your buying experience. So again, lots of different jobs on this application. It's one of my favorites. It's very quick to make a couple bucks. It doesn't involve a lot of time for the most part. Always make sure that if you are required to take pictures, that you are taking the appropriate pictures. If it tells you to take 5 pictures, take 5 pictures. If there isn't 5 sides to the item, let's say you're looking at a can of soda or something that you have to take a picture of, make sure you're taking 5 pictures. If you have to spin it around and take a picture of another side that looks exactly like the other side, so be it. Do exactly as the directions say so your job is not declined. All right, let me just quick jump around the site here and show you what it looks like, and we'll wrap it up. Active is going to be any active jobs that I have. That's if I reserved anything. Like I said, the jobs are picked up fairly quickly, so if I see something that I like, I will reserve it, and then I typically will have about 4 hours to complete that job. That will be listed on the description when you see the job. Earnings is going to show what you've made. So far, year to date, I've made $64.50 on this app. I do not use this app every day. Like I said, I use this very casually when I'm out grocery shopping. I open it, or if I know I'm going out grocery shopping, I'll open the app just to see if there's something there that I can do real quick. So this is not like a 9 to 5 for me, obviously. This is just a little something on the side. But hey, $64.50 for just an extra pick up here, pick up there, pick up an item and take a picture, or try a candy bar and write up what I like about it. $64.50 is pretty good in my opinion. All right, so the next one I would say here, or that you can see here, is Explore. Explore is where you're going to see, this is like the tutorial center. So they have the little option that says your briefcase. This is going to be where all of the tutorials are listed. I don't have any left because I took all of the little tutorials on it. I watched them all. It just walks you through how to do each of the jobs. There's a help center if you have any problems. The Scoop is kind of like it's like a little forum for the field agent representatives. If you use this app regularly, you will call yourself a field agent representative. My tickets, those are the tickets that you get for answering those little surveys. I will typically answer those surveys as long as they're not asking me insanely personal questions. If they do, then I cancel the job and I do not complete it because it's not worth giving up my personal information for $5. All right, account. This is me. As you can see, $64.50 is my lifetime earnings. My agent score is 52. I think that goes up as I get more jobs. My job accuracy is 94%. The reason why it's not 100% is because one of the first jobs that I did, I submitted the picture and I did not have the exact UPC code. Everything was the same except for the last digit, and that was because I was at a different Walmart than what was listed, and I thought, oh, this is pretty close, it'll work. They did deny it because it wasn't the exact UPC. So I have a 94%. still good, and you'll still get plenty of jobs for that. The higher job accuracy or the higher agent score you have, the more jobs that will become available to you. If you live in a metropolitan area, you're going to have way more jobs listed than I do. I live way out in the woods in the northeastern United States. So I think for the amount of jobs that I have here, it's a fairly good amount for where I live. You'll see cash out $14.50. As of right now, I have $14.50 in there. I typically tend to let this get to about $50 before I withdraw. And the money will go straight into my bank account. So you can set up an account. You don't get gift cards for this. You get actual money. Let's see what else. Oh, the one thing I wanted to tell you, and this is very important. If you reserve a job and you cannot finish it for whatever reason, you get to the store, you can't find the item, or you ran out of time, or you just change your mind, you don't feel like doing it. You need to cancel the job. If you let it time out, it will be declined. You will get a bad score, and then that will limit the amount of jobs that you get. So let me give you a quick little instruction here on this. All right, so if I go to ticket jobs, I'm going to choose this ticket job. It's going to tell me I have 4 hours to complete it. I'm going to accept the job. Okay, complete job. Yay. All right, how often do you purchase organic or non-GMO products? I'm going to say sometimes. Let's do this little tutorial here. Do you drink coffee at least once a week? Oh, yep, I'd say I do. What kind of coffee do you enjoy drinking? Select all that apply. I drink drip coffee. Okay, so I'm at the end of this survey. I wanted to walk through just so you could see what some of the surveys are like. Very, very easy. If I did not want to complete the survey, let's say it started asking me personal questions, or let's say I chose an I Spy job and I'm out at the store and I can't find the item and I want to cancel it. Up in the top right hand corner, I'm going to click on that little I, and it's going to say to me, I have the option at the bottom to cancel now, depending on what that job is. So if I wanted to cancel it, if there was a problem with it, I would say cancel now. This way I'm not penalized for it. If you cancel it before your time runs out, you're fine. You don't have to worry about it. If you let it time out, like I said, that will hurt your agent score, and it's going to hurt your accuracy, which means you'll get less jobs. All right, I'm going to go ahead and actually submit this ticket job because it was an easy one, and they're talking about coffee and organic products, so I'm hoping that if I submit this, I might get an organic coffee buy and try, because that would be of interest to me. And you want to hear more, or I appreciate if you feel that you got anything from this video, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, leave comments. If there's any side hustles that you'd like me to try out, please leave them in the comments. I appreciate all of that, and it does help me. It increases my views in the algorithm for YouTube, and that encourages me to make more videos. So I do appreciate it. Any comments, likes, questions, go ahead and leave those in the comment section. I hope you guys check back, and have a great day.